Hockey IQ, Jack Eichel. Again, this is period number 3, shift number 7. And we're going to talk about the app here in a second to make sure you're locked in and everything is working for you. But before we get there, we're going to talk about this shift. We're going to talk about this shift in the brain of Jack Eichel. First of all, he loses the draw. That's fine. You're not going to win every draw, right? But it's what happens after mistakes, what you do after, that help determine the outcomes of the game, that help determine your hockey IQ, that help determine your career. He loses the draw. Fine. What does he do? He gets above the puck, and then he starts to mirror it as the puck moves east to west. He's just staying above it, staying responsible, staying in good position. He moves over. He sees Vegas picks up the puck. What does he do with his stick? Because he's a lefty, he drags it behind him, forces him up the wall. Angling. Angling is all about giving the player one option and then taking that option away. That's what he does here. Angles him up the wall, takes it away, ends up throwing it back. A little bit of a turnover here again. You're going to make mistakes. So watch what he does. He gets his stick in a good angle again, and he forces the guy into his guy. This is team defense. This is layers. This is hockey IQ. Now watch what he does next. Before we get there, make sure in the app you're going shift by shift, right? Make sure you're answering the questions. Make sure after you answer the questions. So after you log your result, I go in here, I log my result. Then I click the prepare button. That's where you're going to see the answers. That's where you're going to give your feedback. That's where you're going to get the reasoning. But do not click that until you've answered the questions. Work through your brain. Let your brain do its work. Let your hockey IQ develop. But then always check the preparation tab to make sure that you're dialed in. Make sure you're not missing anything. Make sure you're getting those reasoning. And make sure you're developing that hockey IQ. Back to the clip here. Angles him right into this guy. Okay, that's team defense, like I said, defending in layers. Now, watch him stay in the middle. They end up breaking the puck out. Notice how he doesn't just skate in a straight line up the ice. Watch him get wide, gets wide, which draws a defender to him, which does what? Creates all this space in the middle for Barbashev, right? If Eichel just skates up the ice, this D closes in a little bit. There's no space here. Barbashev can't make this play. But, rewind it. Watch Eichel here at the top of the screen, because Eichel gets up and out. Barbashev gets space. Marner sees that, moves it to Barbashev. Barbashev in constant communication with Eichel, moves it to Eichel. Eichel, backdoor to Barbashev. It's in the back of the net. But again, it's the little details. This is why we go shift by shift. This is why we show the details. This is why in the app we give reasons, right? We give understanding. We give coaches takeaways. Make sure you're even logging your results with that, clicking the box, right? That way in your profile, you can see the amount of days you've done the work. If you have any questions, reach out. See you in the app. Do the work.